Long before Zeus ruled the sky, before lightning split the heavens and thunder rolled across the mountains, the world existed in a quieter, more uncertain state. At the beginning, there was chaos. Chaos was not destruction, but emptiness. A vast, formless void where nothing yet had shape, law, or direction. From this endless nothingness emerged the first forces of existence. Gaia, the earth, rose solid and patient. Tartarus formed beneath her, a deep and endless abyss. Eros appeared as the binding force of attraction, allowing creation to continue rather than drift apart. From the darkness came Nyx, the night, and from her the cycle of day and shadow was born. Gaia, fertile and eternal, gave rise to Uranus, the sky, who stretched himself above her, covering the earth in stars. Together, Gaia and Uranus produced the first great divine generation, the Titans. There were 12 Titans in all, vast and powerful beings who embodied fundamental aspects of existence. Oceanus circled the world as a great river. Hyperion shone with celestial light. Themis embodied divine law. Mnemosyne held the memory of all things, and among them was Cronus, the youngest, sharp-minded and ambitious. But Gaia also bore children that Uranus feared. The Cyclopes, with their single blazing eyes, and the Hecatoncheires, the 100-handed giants, were beings of immense strength. Terrified of their power, Uranus forced them deep into the earth, imprisoning them within Gaia herself. The earth groaned under the weight of her imprisoned children, and from her pain, rebellion was born. Unable to endure her suffering, Gaia devised a plan. She fashioned a great sickle from flint and called upon her Titan sons to overthrow their father. Only Cronus answered. When Uranus descended to lie upon the earth once more, Cronus emerged from hiding and struck. With a single blow, Uranus was overthrown, his power shattered. From the blood that fell upon the sea rose Aphrodite, goddess of love, while vengeance spirits and giants sprang from the earth. Cronus became ruler of the cosmos. The sky lifted, the earth breathed freely, and the age of the Titans began. Yet power, once seized, is rarely secure. Uranus had spoken a prophecy before his fall. Cronus, too, would be overthrown by his own child. The warning settled deep into Cronus's mind. Cronus took his sister Rhea as queen, and together they ruled during what mortals would later call a golden age. The world was peaceful. Time flowed gently. Humanity lived without suffering. But when Rhea bore children, Cronus's fear awakened. Each time a child was born, Hestia, Demeter, Hera, Hades, and Poseidon, Cronus swallowed them whole, imprisoning them within himself to prevent the prophecy from coming true. Rhea mourned silently. When she became pregnant for the 6th time, she refused to lose another child. She fled to the island of Crete, where she gave birth in secret to a son named Zeus. To deceive Cronus, Rhea wrapped a stone in swaddling cloth and gave it to him. Cronus swallowed it without suspicion. Meanwhile, Zeus was hidden in a cave beneath Mount Ida. Zeus was raised in secrecy, far from the reach of his father. Nymphs tended to him. The goat Amalthea fed him divine milk, and from her broken horn came the cornucopia, symbol of endless abundance. Warriors known as the Curetes clashed their shields to drown out the infant's cries. As Zeus grew, he became strong, alert, and watchful. He learned not only strength, but patience. Gaia herself whispered to him through dreams, reminding him of the imprisoned siblings and the injustice of Cronus's rule. Fate gathered quietly around him. When the time was right, Zeus left Crete. Disguised as a servant, Zeus entered Cronus's court. With the help of Metis, goddess of wisdom, he prepared a powerful potion. When Cronus drank it, his body rejected what it had consumed. One by one, the swallowed gods were released, fully grown and radiant. The siblings stood united for the first time. War followed. The war between Titans and Olympians lasted 10 years. Mountains shattered, seas boiled, the sky burned with storm and fire. Cronus and the Titans held Mount Othrys. Zeus and his allies claimed Mount Olympus. Neither side could gain advantage until Zeus freed the Cyclopes and the Hecatoncheires from Tartarus. Grateful, the Cyclopes forged divine weapons. Thunderbolts for Zeus, the trident for Poseidon, the helm of darkness for Hades. With these gifts, the balance shifted. The 100-handed giants hurled mountains like stones. Lightning tore the sky open. At last, the Titans fell. Cronus and his allies were cast into Tartarus, bound behind unbreakable gates. The prophecy was fulfilled. Zeus became king of the gods. After the war, Zeus did not rule alone. He and his brothers cast lots. Zeus received the sky and heavens. Poseidon claimed the seas. Hades took the underworld. The earth remained shared. From Mount Olympus, Zeus ruled as king, not merely by strength, but by balance, law, and authority. Zeus was not a distant ruler. He was the god of storms, justice, oaths, and kingship. He maintained cosmic order, punished oath breakers, and upheld divine law. The thunderbolt became his symbol, swift, final, and absolute. Yet Zeus was not flawless. His passions were vast. Zeus formed unions with goddesses, nymphs, and mortals alike. From these unions came many gods and heroes. Athena, born from his mind. Apollo and Artemis. Hermes, Persephone. Perseus, Heracles, Helen of Troy. Each birth reshaped the world. Hera, queen of Olympus, endured Zeus's infidelities with fury and pride. Her jealousy would drive many myths, punishing lovers and children alike. Zeus watched humanity carefully. At times he protected them, at times he punished them. When mortals grew arrogant and violent, Zeus sent floods and plagues. When they honored the gods, he allowed peace. Prometheus's gift of fire angered Zeus, but he allowed hope to remain. Zeus was not purely cruel nor purely kind. He was balance. Even Zeus could not escape fate. The Moirai, the Fates, stood beyond his power. Though he ruled the heavens, destiny itself remained untouchable. This knowledge shaped Zeus's choices. He avoided unions that might produce a child greater than himself. He listened to prophecy. He feared repetition of the past. The shadow of Cronus never fully left him. Zeus ruled for ages beyond counting. Under him, Olympus flourished. Heroes rose, cities formed, myths spread across the ancient world. Eventually, belief faded. But stories endured. Zeus became symbol, archetype, thunder in memory rather than sky. And even now his name echoes, in storms, in justice, in the idea of divine authority itself. As night settles and the world grows quiet, the story of Zeus remains, not as a ruler of temples, but as a presence in myth. The thunder has faded, Olympus stands silent, but the king of the sky still watches, etched forever into human imagination. And with that, the storm rests.